Today we're going to begin a brand new series. I've called this series From the Ordinary to the Extraordinary. The dynamic leadership principle is this. The function of leadership is to produce more leaders, not more followers. That was done by Ralph Nader many years ago. But being effective is a major concern of many churches, especially to the pastors of those churches. It seems that every church has a certain number of leaders or workers who cannot or will not do the work that they've accepted. In some cases, the entire organization suffers because of their lack of commitment. They are not supportive of leadership or even of the goals that have been set before them. This leads the pastor and other leaders feeling frustrated because they don't know exactly how to deal with the situation. In growing churches, the ineffective worker can compound the problems even more, especially with the emphasis of creating new opportunities for growth. A minister of education asked, "How can I create more teaching units when I cannot find enough workers to replace the ineffective workers I have now?" That's such a big dilemma in many churches, especially if you have a Sunday school or a small group situation. However, this problem is in most churches, and the reason they have to deal with this problem is because of the motivation behind the ineffective worker. You see, with people today in the church, there are basically three types of people. Those who know they do good work, those who wish they did good work, and those who don't care if they do good work. So what's the answer? Is it possible to move the church and workers from the category of the ordinary to become the extraordinary people of God? God wants them to be extraordinary. So how do we do it? First, we have to overcome the barriers. Many leaders believe one cannot change or improve the work of the ineffective worker. Their attitude is that this type of individual is ineffective by choice. Though in some instances this can be true, but it's not in all situations. To possess this attitude guarantees a frustrating experience for the leader and frustrating experience for the worker. Many workers are ineffective because it's the only way they know how to work. To succeed in overcoming the barriers calls for a belief in people. Believe that they want to be more effective in their responsibilities. Believe that most workers want to improve their skills. Believe their desire is to be a person approved by God in the work of church ministry. When leaders believe in their workers, they are willing to commit time and energy to overcoming the barrier. The approach to the problem of the ineffective worker determines the outcome. It begins with a changed attitude by the leadership. Most church leaders are negative toward many of their people. They see the bad instead of the good. To overcome the problem of the ineffective worker means leaders are going to change negative attitudes into positive attitudes. You see, there is a workable solution to every problem. Say it in your head. Say it over and over again. Forget about the excuses. There is a workable solution to every situation. And once you get that, you've overcome the first barrier to the ineffective worker. Next time, we'll deal with the ineffective worker by daring to deal. How do you deal with the ineffective worker? And how does that worker do more work, a better work, to enhance the work of the church? I'll see you next time.